Hi everybody, big warm welcome back to the channel. Today's video is another Sezane haul. I have a few items to share with you and I'll talk about their design, fit, construction, and my overall opinion on them. And I'll also style them in a few different ways to give you some outfit inspiration. One of the items is a splurge item, so I'm very excited to share that with you. And let's get started. Starting things off with the Martin sweater. This is perfect for my Southern California climate because it is nice and light. It is composed of 85% organic cotton, 15% wool. I would say there's absolutely no itch in this, so super comfortable. It has a round neck and 4 tortoiseshell buttons here on one shoulder. I really love that detail. I also love the striping going on through the sleeves and through the rest of the top. I love that it's plain here. It's just a really nice detail and I love that touch. As far as the fit, I have the size medium. I would say it's very true to size because it fits me absolutely perfectly. I'm super happy with the way it fits. Now, you know, I always complain about my broad shoulders and my long arms, but this fits me beautifully in the shoulders, and the sleeves I'd say are extra long, so they fit me perfectly there. I would say this is a nice fitted style, and I do seem to gravitate to that kind of style when it comes to sweaters. I like them a little bit more fitted. This is something that you can easily tuck in without having too much bulk, and I really appreciate that. So I would say this is a really wonderful sweater. By the way, if you happen to be new here, hello, my name is Maria, and if you enjoy Sezane content and like looking chic and feminine, I think this channel would be perfect for you, so please consider subscribing. Now let's move on to the next item. This is the Nora Jumper. Now the sweater is a lot chunkier and thicker than the Martin sweater I just showed you, but I thought the short sleeves might work in my climate, so that's why I gave it a try. It is composed of merino wool, baby alpaca, also some polyamide and polyester in there, and it's made in Italy. It's a gorgeous olive green color, and I absolutely love this gold threading detail going on throughout it. Looking closely at it, has a beautiful woven texture to it, or is it knitted? I'm not quite sure, but in any case, it's a beautiful texture. And in the back, it has 3 little buttons that help you get into it. They are a little difficult to open and close. I needed my husband's help on that. I suppose you could leave them closed and just kind of really force it over your head if you wanted to do that. You can probably squeeze it on there because it does give a little bit. And it has this beautiful keyhole detail back here, and I really think that is such a lovely touch. Maybe wear your hair up or back and let that show. It's just a lovely detail back there. For the fit, I have size medium. I would prefer to size down on this simply because this whole area of the sweater is super bulky and chunky, and it's also roomy on top of that. So for that reason, I think I can get away with sizing down to a small. I did have a lot of trouble tucking it in because it is so chunky and it just did not sit right when you were trying to full tuck it or half tuck it. I even tried to kind of fold it upon itself underneath like that, and that did help a little bit. If they were going to go with something so bulky like this, I think make it a little bit more of a cropped style would have been nicer. I do love the sleeves, and I love this balloon style. I think it's super flattering, just very, very lovely feminine touch there. But as far as the rest of it, I really do wish it would be a little bit narrower in silhouette and a little bit shorter in length. So for that reason, I'm most likely going to send this back. So these next trousers probably look very familiar because I did try them on in a previous haul. These are the Leandro Trousers. I had tried them on in a size 4 a couple of episodes back. I'll link all my other Sezane videos down below in the description box in case you want to catch up on any of them. But when I tried them on, they fit pretty okay, but I thought they were just a teensy bit too small. So I returned them and got the next size up, the size US 6. So I wanted to give these a try. Let me go through a little bit of a summary of what these are. It's a paper bag style. They have exposed tortoiseshell buttons through the front here, and it is a very high-waisted trouser. This is a canvas material, 100% organic cotton, and this is the mastic color. It also comes in a denim and I think a couple of other colors as well. It is a tapered style, ankle length. It has one pocket detail in the back and Italian pockets in the front. I would say, as far as the fit is concerned, the size 6, drum roll please. I love it. I love it. I think they're absolutely fantastic. The size 6 fits me so beautifully. It's giving me just that little bit of extra room that I needed from the size 4s, just being a little too tight through the bum and hip area and not being comfortable. This gives me a little bit more room, a little bit more breathing room, and it is not pulling at the crotch. You know, I've been having that issue with all other Sezane trousers lately, and for that reason I've not been keeping any of them. And I am so happy to say that this is pulling free. There's absolutely no pulls going on there, so I'm so happy about that. I think I am finally going to be keeping a pair of Sezane trousers. Yay for me, I am so happy. Now this next item is a little bit of a splurge item for me. It's one of Sezane's leather items, and this is the Will jacket in the camel suede. Now the reason I picked this up is because I needed a little bit of a heavier jacket to carry me through the winter months, and this seemed perfect for it because it is still quite light, but honestly, I don't think I need anything heavier than this unless I decide to travel somewhere. But for this climate here in Southern California, this is gonna more than enough carry me through. This is 100% goat leather and it's produced in India. As far as the design of it, it has tortoiseshell buttons down the front and 2 large pockets in the front as well. It has a little button detail here at the cuff. Now, if you look inside of it, it is not lined whatsoever, which I'm actually not mad about because I would rather it not be lined than to have like a polyester or viscose lining in the middle. You know how those get really ripped up and torn as time goes by, and I would just like this to wear and tear on the suede itself and not have to deal with any lining on the inside. Now, upon first glance at the website, the Will jacket really does look very much like a jacket. But in person here, I'm feeling a little bit more like it's more of a shacket or just a shirt in general, because I didn't feel like I was wearing a jacket per se. It is very light for that reason. And I don't know if I'm really happy about that or mad about it. I mean, it still fits great with my climate, but I did want it to feel a little bit more substantial as I'm wearing it, to feel like I'm wearing a jacket and not just like a heavy overshirt. So I still have to kind of think about that a little bit. Now let's get into the fit of this. The website does suggest to size down if you want more of an adjusted fit, but to go with your regular size if you want it to be oversized, because they're saying that this is an oversized jacket. I have to disagree wholeheartedly on that. And maybe again, it's because of my broad shoulders and my long arms, but I did feel tightness in the shoulders wearing the medium, which is my usual size. And I also felt like the sleeves could be just like a teensy bit longer. They were just coming up ever so slightly, a little too short on me. If I decide to keep this, I will exchange it for a size large. Now the rest of it, I did like the overall fit of it. I like the length of it. I do like that it's thin enough that you can actually belt it in the middle. I do have to say, opening and closing these buttons is definitely a project. It feels like these buttons are a little too weak for this suede material, and I almost felt like I was going to rip them out as I'm trying to open this, but I think I got the hang of it. There's a little bit of a technique involved in how to open these, so I think it just takes a little bit of getting used to. I would say this is really a absolutely stunning jacket. I'm very happy that I went with this little bit of a splurge on the leather, and I think I'm definitely going to think long and hard about keeping this. I'm 85% on the side of keeping it and 15 not, but let me know in the comments below what you're thinking about it as you see me styling it, and let me know your thoughts on it. Also let me know if you have a suede Will jacket and what your thoughts are on it. I really love to get your opinion on it and see if it's really worth it. So let me know about that. I also wanted to try one of Sezane's belts. This is the Fetish Belt. It's 100% cowhide leather from Italy. What really drew me to this was this rich, dark, chocolatey color. Of course, this belt comes in a wide assortment of other colors, anything to match any single outfit you can possibly think of, but I wanted something very versatile that can go with many outfits, so this dark chocolate color was perfect for that. I love this buckle detail here. It's very much like a horseshoe detail and reminds me of the Artemis belt, but this is definitely simpler in style, and I really appreciate that. It has gold brushed detail, and rather than having one of those clasp thingies, it just has this little knob that you tuck the belt into, and it just slips through here, nice and easy. Just like that. Now I have the size 90, which is the medium size. I would say that this fits me well. I definitely need to put another hole in here if I'm going to put it directly at my waist as a waist belt, but sitting a little bit lower on my hips, it fits just fine. And I chose this for that versatility. I didn't want to go with a smaller size simply because I thought it would not fit me around my hips. It would be better as just strictly a waist belt, and I wanted a little bit more versatility in the belt as well. This is a really wonderful style. I've already ripped the tag off of it, so this is going to be a keeper, and I'm looking forward to styling it in many other outfits. Alright ladies, if you enjoyed this video, please help support this channel by giving it a big thumbs up. It really helps push this video out to more fabulous women like yourselves, women that love Sezane, women that love chic and feminine fashion. I could really use the support, so please hit that like button. Also, give me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the pieces I showed you here today. Do you own any of them? Are you considering any of them? And what do you think of that Will jacket especially? I really want to know. So let's start a conversation down below. Again, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. It's also another wonderful way to help support the channel, and I'd love to have you come back here. I'll leave you with a couple of videos on the screen to watch next. Thank you again so much for being here and spending some time with me. I'll see you in the next video, and have a wonderful day.